right. Riding somewhere new, at least for fat biking. I'm at Ravenshoe. Yeah, I talked about this place during my global fat bike day ride at Guelph Lake. I had recently ridden here, but not on my fat bike. And I thought to myself when I was riding here, this would be a really good fat bike location. And sure enough, I've been watching ride logs and paying attention, and as you can see the tire tracks in front of me, people do fat bike here. So I'm looking forward to this. Another new location. Should be fun. A lot of hiking traffic here too, but let's go this way. A lot of hiking traffic here, but we'll see. I'm just going to follow the tire tracks, which might get me in trouble, because this might take me back to the car. Let's try that again. Ooh, that was close. I realized after riding for around 5 minutes that I forgot to turn my Garmin on, so I just turned it on. And then the astute observer will see that I'm wearing a different jacket. That's because I forgot my fat biking jacket at home. Got here and I was like, oh, crap. So, I'm losing my memory. I'm getting old. 51. Not too old. Feel young still. These trails are not machine groomed, but there's been enough riders here to make a really nice firm fat bike track, so that's cool. I'm impressed so far. Someplace different. I just don't know where I'm going. I'm just riding what looks groomed and seeing where it takes me. This is my third time here. First time fat biking, as I mentioned. I know where I am, okay. I do have a general sense of where the trails go, but I don't know them. And so I'm kind of going entirely off memory. I didn't download a route or anything like that. So, hopefully I hit... There's another fat biker. Hi there. Hi. Hopefully I hit all the good stuff. This trail's pretty nice, really twisty. Oh yes, here we go. I'm gonna try that. Keep it going, keep it going. Okay, that was my second attempt there. The first time I knew the skinny was coming. I don't know where, when. And I kind of wasn't exactly ready for it. And did it, but fell off around a bike length in. So second try, that's not bad. What made me think that Ravenshoe would be a good fat bike location is it's relatively flat. Anything that's got like steep climbs for fat biking is pretty difficult. Now let's go into Skunk Loop. Yeah, it's pretty difficult if you're riding something that's got steep climbs just because of the traction. So if you can get into a place that is relatively flat, but tight and twisty, which makes it fun. Still some climbs and some descents, but nothing crazy. That tends to make a good fat bike loop. And of course, the other important thing is trail conditions. If it's not groomed, does it get enough traffic, either foot traffic or bike traffic, to pack everything down nice? Because as fun as fat biking is, bad trail conditions can really pull away from the fun of a ride. One of the things that I try to share with the people on this channel is just all the different places we can mountain bike or fat bike in Southwest Ontario. And I really like seeing the comments when they come from someone saying, hey, your videos inspired me to try this trail system or that trail system or whatever, or anything to that effect. I really like that. And I talked a little bit on my Hydrocut fat bike video about introducing a little more adventure into my videos. And I'm not saying that coming to Ravenshoe is necessarily an adventure, but it is, because it being my first time fat biking here, I had no idea what to expect. But if there's something I can kind of get across to people is, try new places. Don't ride the same trail over and over again. Like, sure, I have my local trails that I ride more often. I'm not always going someplace new. But the beauty of mountain biking is the variance in trails. And one of the beauties of mountain biking. Seeing things, seeing different trail systems, seeing different features, seeing different technical things. Just get out there and try it. Don't ride the same trail every time. Awfully twisty through here. This is like old school cross country. Super twisty. Don't have a lot of opportunity to get much speed on this trail.
That's not too surprising, though, that it's old school cross country. I mean, I first heard about this place in the old Mel's Ontario mountain bike trail book, which I probably had 20-25 years ago. And yes, I've been mountain biking that long. I did go a number of years without mountain biking when I made the poor life decision to take up golf. But realized that golf wasn't for me, and I got back into cycling and mountain biking. But anyways, yeah, I had old issue of the old mountain bike book, and Ravenshoe was on there. And yeah, okay, made that. Ravenshoe was on there, and it always sounded like some faraway place that I wasn't ever going to get to. And the name just sounded so cool too, Ravenshoe. Sounds like a cool place. But here I am, third time. First time fat biking, third time here. Now, unlike Trail Forks, this place is called Brown Hill Tract. So York Region Forest, Brown Hill Tract. I don't think on Trail Forks it's referred to as Ravenshoe, which is a shame because Ravenshoe is a much cooler name than Brown Hill Tract. Pretty impressed with the trail conditions in here for a place that's not getting machine groomed, or at least I don't think it's machine groomed in here. Look how smooth it is and hard packed. This is impressive. All right, that was cool. I wasn't sure if it was a jump or not, but it worked as one. That wasn't too bad. It's just when I came on the other side of the tree stump, I was in soft snow and I had to turn, which added some, turn to get onto the bridge, which added some complexity, but it wasn't bad at all. You know, being a 51-year-old mountain biker who's been mountain biking for quite a while, and used to ride trails like this all the time. Super twisty, tight. You know, our bars back then were probably 680 millimeters wide or something stupid like that. I can appreciate it. A lot of people might say, oh, there's no flow, where are the berms? There's no speed. Yeah, and I like new trails. I like new trails more than I like this, with flow and tech and speed, but I still appreciate this. It's a real test of your handling. Right. Well, I made that on the first try that time. I am so impressed with these trails. I might have just lucked out and come on a day when the conditions are awesome, but given the weather that we've had, and I think the forecast for the next little while, these trails will probably be in good shape for a bit. By the time I upload this, I can't guarantee what the trail conditions will be like, but I do realize this is probably an area where very few of my video viewers ride, but if you're up for something different, give it a go. A little bit of a jump. Enough of a jump that my Garmin registered it. And a little drop at the end. Not a lot of speed on it though. Needed a bit more. I don't know what this vegetation is. It looks weird. What is it, bamboo or something? It's quite stiff and sticky. So tight and twisty. Another trail that is like old school. This one's not quite as tight as Skunk Loop was, but still, not a lot of opportunity to get a lot of speed. A lot of pedal brake, pedal brake, pedal brake. Ugh. It is a pretty cool forest in here. Like, I know a lot of the big trees are cut down and stuff, but seeing the big logs on their side lining the trails at some points, it is kind of neat. Be nice to see some sun though. It seems like every ride I go out on is overcast, and overcast just wreaks havoc on the image quality from the 360 camera. What happened? Thought I heard a beep on my camera. Was worried that it didn't get me cleanly right over that skinny. I really don't know what this stuff is. Anyone knows, put it in the comments, because I'm curious. What is this vegetation? I know it's not bamboo, but it's weird. Whatever it is. This is the only place that I've ever seen it. Like, I haven't seen this stuff anywhere else that I've mountain biked. This green straw-like stuff. All right, I'm headed on my way back to the car. I have around 19 kilometers, and I started my Garmin late, so let's say 20, so that's a decent ride. I was very pleasantly surprised at how good the trails were. Had a lot of fun here. So yeah, if you're looking for a different place to try fat biking and you haven't been to Ravenshoe, give it a go. Boo kept me safe. Thank you, Boo, as always, for watching over me and the kids. And for those of you watching, maybe I'll see you out there. All right, signing off.